The news starts now.
Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Mel Shaw.
And I'm Roseanne Haven.
And I'm Jessica Taloney. First on 5, breaking news in the search for the fourth and final Coast Guard crew member missing in Mobile Bay. Drew Knight's body was discovered around 2:30 this afternoon, roughly 2.5 miles southwest of the crash site. A search crew from the Army Corps of Engineers made that discovery. Knight's body was then brought here to the Coast Guard Sector Mobile at Brookley Field, where he was saluted by at least 100 of his fellow Coast Guardsmen as he was loaded into an ambulance. The commander of the Mobile Aviation Training Center made a statement within the past hour. Here is Captain Tom Main.
We just received him back here at the Sector Mobile.
And Drew Knight's family was here about an hour ago as his body, their son and their brother, was loaded onto an ambulance. They're from Thomasville, but they were here in Mobile today for a memorial service honoring Drew Knight and the other 3 crew members who were killed when their helicopter crashed into Mobile Bay last week. Thousands gathered for that service at the Aviation Training Center to honor Lieutenant Commander Dale Taylor, Lieutenant Junior Grade Thomas Cameron, Petty Officer 3rd Class Drew Knight, and Chief Petty Officer Fernando Jorge.
When you have ceremonies like this and when you have the opportunity to talk to the loved ones.
At the end of the ceremony, 3 choppers circled the hangar, one of them with a wreath that was dropped at the crash site. Meanwhile, the investigation continues into what actually caused this crash that killed 4 Coast Guard's crew member. Last week, the wreckage of the Dolphin helicopter was pulled from Mobile Bay and it was brought here to Brookley Field. I asked the captain for an update on the investigation. He says that wreckage is being analyzed piece by piece. It's across the street at Fort Whiting Armory. They're not ready to release any details of what they have found, but he says they have been analyzing that wreckage for several days now. But again, the big news today, the 4th and final crew member, Drew Knight, his body was recovered from Mobile Bay around 2:30 this afternoon. He was recovered about 2.5 miles southwest of the crash site. Reporting live from Brookley Field, Jessica Taloney, News 5.
Thank you for that live report, Jessica.